Is TikTok a simple app for entertainment and dancing or a ticking time bomb for national security? The main concern of the House of Representatives is that TikTok, which is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, might be used to collect data on American users. There are also fears that it could be a tool for spreading misinformation or propaganda that could influence public opinion in the US. Lawmakers are concerned that the Chinese government could potentially access user data through ByteDance, including personal information, location data, and browsing histories. You may be wondering, how exactly could TikTok's data collection pose a risk to national security? Imagine TikTok as a huge sponge that soaks up all sorts of information about what you like, where you go, and even your phone details. Now, picture this sponge is sitting in a room where the Chinese government could, if they wanted to, squeeze it and get all the information out. This makes some people nervous because if a government has lots of information about people from another country, they could use it in ways that might not be friendly, like figuring out how to influence people's opinions or keep track of important individuals. Have there been any specific incidents where TikTok was actually used for misinformation or to influence US public opinion? Well, kind of. TikTok has had issues with videos spreading false info, like wrong health tips or fake political news. This can confuse people and make them believe things that aren't true. There have been a few notable incidents where TikTok was used to spread misinformation or influence public opinion in the US. TikTok has been a platform where false information about major brands like Target and Anheuser-Busch has spread, affecting public opinion and even leading to calls for boycotting. For instance, there was a claim that Target was selling tuck friendly bathing suits for LGBT plus children, which was untrue. Target does sell tuck friendly swimsuits, but they are only available in adult sizes and are not marketed toward children. Also, false claims were made about the CEO of Anheuser-Busch being a CIA operative, influencing opinion about the company and its products. How would a TikTok ban in the US affect content creators? If TikTok gets banned in the US, the content creators who use it to make money and reach their fans would have to find a new place to share their content. This change would mean they have to work hard to get their followers to follow them to the new places, which could be tough. Plus, they might need to learn new ways to make their content fit well on these different platforms, since each one might like different types of videos or have different rules about what's okay to post. Would you follow your favorite content creators to other platforms if TikTok was banned? I can hear some of you asking, how would a ban on TikTok be enforced, especially considering VPNs and other methods to bypass restrictions? If TikTok gets banned in the US, it would mean you couldn't download or use TikTok from the usual places like your phone's app store. But people could use special tools like VPNs to trick their phones into thinking they're in a different country where TikTok isn't banned. This makes stopping everyone from using TikTok pretty hard. The government would have to work with a lot of different companies to try and make the ban work. And even then, smart folks may find ways around it. It's like playing a game of tag where the rules keep changing and everyone's trying to find the best hiding spot. Quick poll. Would you use a VPN to keep accessing TikTok? Other Chinese owned apps and technology companies are also facing scrutiny in the US. For example, Temu, a e-commerce app owned by the Chinese company PDD Holdings, has raised concerns over privacy and cybersecurity. Its rapid growth, especially in the US, has made experts and officials weary about the potential for user data to be accessed by the Chinese government. Like TikTok, Temu collects a lot of data, and there's worry about what could happen if this information falls into the wrong hands. If the US government tries to ban TikTok, it might face legal challenges related to free speech and business rights. The Constitution protects the freedom to express oneself and the rights of businesses to operate. Courts might question if the ban really protects national security or if it goes too far in limiting these freedoms. Also, TikTok could argue that there are less extreme ways to handle concerns than a total ban, like making rules for better data protection. Is a TikTok ban justified or an overreaction? I'm Jay from somewhere in the middle, and I approve this message.